welcome to Shea Stadium in New York. This is Game 3 of the series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. And we'll be going back to the original card and dice faction, as you will see. Welcome to July 30th, 1980, Shea Stadium in New York. The Mets losers 8 out of the last 10. They are 2 games in back of the first place Philadelphia Phillies. The Atlanta Braves have won 8 out of the last 10. The lineups, as you see on your left-hand side of the screen: Glenn Hubbard leading off, followed by Dale Murphy, and then Chris Chambliss. Then Gary Matthews in right had the big home run in Game 1. Bob Horner batting 5th in right, Jeff Burrows in left, Bruce Benedict behind the plate, Luis Gomez at short, and on the mound is Tommy Boggs. For the Mets, they need some help. It's Lee Mazzilli in center, followed by Frank Taveras at short, Claudell Washington in right, Steve Henderson left, Mike Jorgensen at first, Alex Trevino behind the plate, Elliot Maddox at third, Doug Flynn at second, and on the mound is Pat Zachary. We're going to do things a little bit different. You may see a couple different screens that I've set up to help us with statistics today. Well, let's get this started. Glenn Hubbard will lead off, and we'll show you what we're going to do tonight. As you can see, Pat Zachary on the mound for the Mets has a 3.75 ERA, 7-6, and this is his 15th start of the year, 78 hits in 81 innings. And here is going to be Glenn Hubbard. He's hitting .264 with 5 home runs in 21 runs batted in. So here we go. Zachary the right-hander to Glenn Hubbard the right-hander. First pitch, we're underway. And that's going to be a 4-8 to a righty. Is a fly ball in the right field. Big catch by Washington. Makes the catch. And out number 1. So 1 away. And now brings up Dale Murphy. Again, we'll do this one time to the lineup so you can see the stats. Murphy so far for the Braves hitting .265, 18 home runs, 50 runs batted in. Murphy sets up, right-hander, right-hander. Here's the pitch. 3-7 is a ground ball, second base. Easy play for Flynn, throws him out. Out number 2. So 2 away here in the first, and here's the first baseman, Chris Chambliss. Chambliss on the season steps up. A left-handed hitter hitting .269, 12 homers, 38 runs batted in. Zachary looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to the left-hander. 2-6 is a rope down the right field line. That's up against the wall. Chambliss will go around first. He'll be in the second with a double. So a 2-out double for Chambliss. And the Braves got a runner on second and 2 outs. Here's Gary Matthews, big home run in the opener of this series. Matthews for the Braves is hitting .285, 9 homers, 36 runs batted in. Runner on second, 2 outs. Zachary working from the stretch. Looks in, gets the sign. 3-3 is a ground ball, third base, picked up by Maddox, throws them out, and the Braves are done the first. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the first. It's no score. So Tommy Boggs will be on the mound for the Braves, and he'll pitch to Lee Mazzilli. Mazzilli batting left-handed against Boggs, a right-hander. Let's look at the statistics for Mr. Boggs. Boggs on the season's 3-7, 3.29 ERA. Sounds like he's not getting much support. He's pitched in 13 starts, 87 innings, 96 hits. That's over 1 hit per inning pitch. That's not so good. So here's Mazzilli. He leads off. He's hitting .315, 17 home runs, 54 RBIs. Mazzilli batting from the left-hand side. More power from the right. Here's a pitch to Boggs. 5-10 to a lefty. Ground ball to short. That will be Gomez. Gomez is at .226. Even though I have a chart, I still looked it up that way. And that's going to be a 4. Ooh. A 4 on a 2. Haven't played the actual charts in a while. So let's see. 4 on a 2 is a G3. And then a 9, there's not going to be an error on a 9. Oops, there is there. So let's make sure Gomez on an E On an E26, it's a 12, 17, and 18. So that's an out for Mazzilli. First out. So here is Frank Taveras, one of the hotter New York Mets. He's been cold. He's been cold kind of lately. Right-handed batter. Taveras on the season. Average has dipped to 311. No homers, 35 RBIs. He's gotten 41 steals, caught 21 times, and has committed a team lead 21 errors. That's one record or one lead you do not want to be leading in. Taveras bats. Boggs pitches. 2-10, ground ball to third. Horner's got it, throws him out for out number 2. So Taveras is retired. Here's UL Washington. We talked about UL before. He needs to get his act going on his team. He's going to get a lot of time before the end of the year, hitting 220, 3 homers, 17 runs batted in. Left-handed bat, came over in the trade mid-season. Boggs, the right-hander, looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 2-9, and just like Chambliss, hits a shot down the line, rolls around. That's a double for Washington. So the Mets with a 2-out double. So Washington's on at second with 2 outs. And now here's Steve Henderson. Not much of a clutch performer. So anything now with the reverse asterisk he will not get credit for. Henderson, though, is hitting 289, only 2 home runs. That's got improved, 31 RBIs. Runner on second, 2 outs. Henderson the bat. Boggs from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-7 is a ground ball second base. That is Hubbard. Hubbard's a 221. 221. That's a 10. Fields it. Oh, on a 17. Uh-oh, let's see. Let's see. Hang on 1 second for Hubbard. Let's get his numbers again for you. Give me 1 second here. Oops. Hang on, folks. Give me a second. We could have an error here, though. Let's see. Where is Glenn here? Glenn should be somewhere. Unless we dropped him. He's at 20. That's right. He is at 21. So it's a 21 on a 17. 21 on a 17. Let's look him up here. That's going to be a tough play on a 17. That is a 17. It's a 2-base error on Hubbard, and the run scores. So an unearned run. Claudell Washington will score from second, and it's an E6. So 2-base error by. It's a 2-base error by. Shoot, again, let's make sure I have that correct. By Hubbard, and that's going to be a runner on second and 2 outs. 1-0 Mets. So now here's Mike Jorgensen, left-handed batter against Boggs. Runner on second, 2 outs. Boggs from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-8, single to center field. Let's see if that might score Henderson. Henderson was an A stealer, so he'll be held -1. There's 2 outs. It's going to be a +1. +1 to Murphy. Murphy will add a -3. That's a -2. A -2. A -2 to Henderson is a 1-13. He's going to try to score. Here comes the throw. It is not in time. Thrown out by a mile at the plate. So Jorgensen was single, and Henderson thrown out at the plate. Mets score 1. At the end of 1-0 Mets. So now Pat Zachary with a 1-0 lead after the unearned run will pitch to the Braves. Horner, Burrows, and Benedict. Let's again flash to the screen here. Bob Horner, so far for the Braves, hitting .266, 22 home runs, 66 runs batted in. Zachary to pitch. Here it is. 6-5 to a righty's ground ball shortstop. There is Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. That's Taveras. He's at .331. Taveras has got it. He throws. That's an 11, and an 8 should not be an error. 6-3. So Horner is out one away. Here's Jeff Burroughs. Burroughs, a left-handed batter. Let's look at Burroughs' stats again. Going to do this again once through the order. Burroughs only hitting .209, 7 home runs, 29 runs batted in. Burroughs, a right-handed batter against Zachary. Zachary, the pitch. 3-7 is a single, 1-3. That's a 19. Line drive, third base, 2 outs. And now here is the catcher, Bruce Benedict. The catcher, Benedict, 2 outs here, top of the second. Benedict for the Braves is hitting .257, 2 homers, 23 runs batted in. Zachary looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 1-8, ground ball to short. Makes the play, and the Braves go 3 up, 3 down. Go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Mets. For the Mets, Alex Trevino, Elliot Maddox, and Doug Flynn. Against Tommy Boggs, the right-hander. Trevino now the catcher on these Mets because of John Stearns' injury. Trevino hitting .313, no homers, 17 runs batted in. Boggs looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Trevino. 3-7, it's a single to center field. Trevino's bat continues to heat up. So he's on at first with nobody out. Here is Elliot Maddox. Trevino not going to be held. Maddox so far on the season, almost through August 1st. Whoops, wrong screen. And then let's see, it's going to be Maddox. Maddox on the season is hitting .245, 1 home run and 23 runs batted in. Boggs from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-8, and that's a line drive to the third baseman. So here's Doug Flynn, the second baseman. So Flynn, the batter. Runner on first, 1 out. Again, Trevino not going anywhere, not being held. Doug Flynn, .233 hitter. No homers, 23 runs batted in. Flynn, an anchor at second base. Excellent fielder. If you can give the Mets any kind of hitting, it'd be a bonus. Here's the pitch to Flynn. 5-11 to a righty. Uh-oh, fly ball left field. That's Burroughs. Burroughs a 4-7. That could be trouble. 1-11 is going to be a hit. That's a 12. He avoids the hit. Oh my goodness, what a sliding catch by Burroughs if he makes it. Let's make sure he does. That's a 12. That is going to be a catch. And then on a 10, on a 7 is not the error. What a catch by Burroughs. But actually advances Trevino the second. That was a fly ball A, so runner on second and 2 outs. And now here is the pitcher spot, Pat Zachary. 1 hitting pitcher. Boggs from the stretch. Gets the sign. 6-11 to a righty. Ballpark single. You see it on your screen. It's a 1-6. And it's a 4. Pat Zachary with a base hit. So Zachary helps himself. Trevino to third. And the Met inning continues. Here's Mazzilli, first and third. 2 outs. Mets trying to add a run here. Boggs from the stretch. First and third. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 2-6. Single. 2 stars Mazzilli. Trevino scores. Zachary will go first to third. Mazzilli with a single and an RBI. And the Mets lead 2-0. So the Mets getting a little offense here. Here's a shortstop, Frank Tavares. First and third, 2 outs. Boggs from the stretch. Gets the sign. That's a 3-7 ground ball shortstop. Picked up by Gomez. Throws him out and ends the inning. We have played 2 here in Shea. 2-0 Mets. So now the Braves will send up Gomez, Boggs, and then Hubbard here in the third. The Mets with a 2-0 lead in the third. Mets trying to get back to within a game and a half of first place. Boggs, Gomez, the right-handed hitter against Zachary. Here's the pitch. 6-6. Single 1-18. That's a 10. Base hit, Luis Gomez. So Gomez the base hit. We'll get you some Gomez. We'll get you some numbers on Gomez, and then that'll be the last time you'll probably be seeing the stat screen. Gomez was hitting 193, no homers, 17 runs batted in, and he gets himself a base hit. So now Boggs the batter. Sacrifice coming. He's a C. He lays it down. He's going to lay himself. That's going to be a 1 picked up by the pitcher. That's a 9 on a C. And now let's see if we can find a bunt. On a 9 is a 1 and 2. So let's see now. Boggs will still bunt though. Here's the bunt. Oh, that's an 11, and that's a 1. That's a 1 and 2, and struck him out. So he tried to lay the bunt down, and Boggs struck out for the first out. So now here is Glenn Hubbard. Hubbard fly to right his first time out. 1 out here. Zachary from a stretch lays the sign. 6-4 to a righty. Ground ball shortstop. Oh, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Trevino, Mr. Tavares. 3E31. Hold on to our hats. It's a 6. That probably will not be. That probably be a G3. So he's going to get the out at first. Again, let's keep our eyes on that one here. 6 on a 3 is a G3, like we said. So he only gets to play there. A 7 on a 31 is not an error. So the runner will advance. So that worked just as well as a sacrifice. So Hubbard gets him over with 2 outs, runner in scoring position, and it brings up Murph. Murph on the day is 0 for 1, ground to second his first time up. Murph comes up, runner on base. He's a little bit unclutched though. This could be an opportunity here. Zachary from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Murphy. 1-8. There's a strikeout on Murphy and ends the inning. Zachary gets 2 strikeouts in the inning. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 2-0 Mets. Now be Tommy Boggs on the mound back here in the third. He'll pitch to Washington, Henderson, and Jorgensen. Washington has doubled and scored his last time up. He scored on the error from the shortstop, or on the second baseman, Hubbard. Here's the pitch from Boggs. 5-5 lefty, got him on strikes looking. So there's a first out here. Steve Henderson, left fielder, reached on that error by the second baseman, scored the run. Boggs looks in, gets the sign. Hang on, here's the pitch. Let's see. Oh, that's going to be, oh, okay, hang on. Oops, that's probably not what we wanted. We want to make sure sorry about this. Hang on 1 second. We kind of want the cards in focus too. And let's just do that, and they will stay focused that way. So hang on 1 second. We had a pause and play. Henderson, the batter, with 1 out. And that looks good. That'll be a 5-9 as a ground ball shortstop. And that's Luis Gomez. Gomez, a 2E26. Let's see how he does with it. That's an 18. That's a 12. We're going to have to look that one up. On a 26, there's a 12 right there. That's an error on Gomez. So it's second error for the Braves. Henderson on twice. Henderson has speed. Boggs is a +4. Getty up, -2. And then -3. So it's a -1 to Henderson's first number, 14 or 12. He gets the lead. That's a 5. He gets it. So it's a 1 to 14 for Henderson to steal. Here comes a throw, and throws him out. 2 to 4. Henderson thrown out, trying to steal. So with 2 outs, here's Mike Jorgensen. 1 to 14. You roll to 17. So far, the odds not looking good for the Mets. Here is Jorgensen, singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Boggs is a windup. Here's the pitch. 2-7 is a walk. So Jorgensen walks. No speed. He, out of 1 to 13, he'll be held on. As here comes Alex Trevino. He's had a hot bat. He singled and scored back in the second. Boggs from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-7 to a righty. Ground ball to short. Picked up by Gomez. Throws it across the diamond. And the Mets are done in the third. We go to the top of the fourth. 2-0 Mets. So for the Braves, it will be Chambliss, Matthews, and Horner. The bat for the Braves in the fourth against Pat Zachary. Chambliss in the ballgame doubled, was left stranded in the first. Zachary pitching in the fourth inning here. Here's the pitch, 5-12. That's ground ball to the mound. He's a 4-E-8. So let's see. Should be good. That's a 17. That's a 12. Ooh, a 12 on an 8. You never know with these pitchers. On an E8, no, with all those errors, he still dodged one. So picked up by Zachary, throws them out for the first out in the fourth. So now here is Gary Matthews. Matthews is 0 for 1. Grounded to third his first time up. Zachary looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to the Sarge. 6-7, ground ball second. That's Doug Flynn. He is solid, 1E8. That's a 10. There's no error on it. There's no error on a 10, and that's an out. So 2 out, just to be sure, on the E8 for your information. And E8 will be 16, 17, and 18. So hard numbers to get the error for Mr. Flynn. 2 outs. Here is Horner. Ground to shorts first time up. He's 0 for 1. Zachary mowing through the Braves in this one. 2 outs here in the fourth. Zachary at the windup. Here's the pitch. 1-5, ground ball to short. Picked up by Taveras. There's an easy play. And that's all for the Braves in the fourth. 3 up, 3 down. Pat Zachary is mowing him down. He's retired. He's actually retired. Looks like the last 5 in a row. Through 3.5, it's 1-0 Mets. So now for the Mets, it'll be Maddox, Flynn, and Zachary here in the fourth. Tommy Boggs on the mound, pitching pretty good. Unearned run, and then gave up a double, and then an RBI single to Mazzilli. Boggs looks in. Here's a pitch to Maddox. Maddox, his first time up, line to third. That's a 4-9 to a righty. That's a ballpark home run against an N, against a 3. That's ball deep to left field. Back goes Burrows, way back. Going, gone, goodbye. Elliot Maddox has homered, and the Mets lead 3-0. So the Mets with an added extra run. It is now 3-0 Metropolitans as the Mets trying to get inching back in the National League East. They need this win. They've lost 8 out of the last 10. Here is Doug Flynn, second baseman. Boggs looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 3-7. That is a single. 1-2. That's a 10. Line drive, third base. And now here's Pat Zachary. Boy, is he going to stay in this game. He's pitching so well. Right-handed batter. Boggs looks in and the pitch. 3-9, ground ball to third. Easy play for Horner. 2 outs. And now here is Lee Mazzilli. RBI single back in the second. Mets lead 4-0. They lead 3-0. 2 outs in the third. Boggs gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 3-3 fly ball right field. Mazzilli will be retired, and that's all for the Mets. 1 run on a solo homer by Maddox. We go to the fifth. 3-0 Mets. So now we go to the top of the fifth. Again, let's see if we can. I know we're trying to. Hang on. It always hurts a production when the cameras don't want to behave. That's better. There you go. That's exactly where we want it to stay. Here is the fifth. It will be Burrows, Benedict, and Gomez. So Burrows, 1 second. So Burrows, there we go. Burrows, Benedict, Gomez. Again, Zachary here in the fifth. Zachary is only a 5-point of weakness. So that's going to be very interesting. 6-6, righty, single 1-18. That's a 10. Base hit Burrows. So there's point of weakness 1. Here we go. Now here's Benedict. Benedict in the ball game. Round the short his first time up. Pat Zachary looks in, gets the sign. Runner on first in, nobody out. 5-7 to a righty. It's a fly ball center field. Mazzilli's there, makes the catch, out number 1. Here's Luis Gomez. Gomez the batter, 1 for 1. Singled his last time up. Zachary working from the stretch. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 2-8. Ground ball to third. Maddox goes to second. Gets the force, and that's all. Gomez beats the relay, and there's 2 outs. Now here's Tommy Boggs. He'll still bat in the 5th. Down 3-0. I think it's too early to pull him. So Boggs to bat. Zachary from the stretch. Oops. 2-9 struck him out, and that's all for the Braves in the 5th. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left through 4 1/2. It's 3-0 Mets. So now Frank Taveras will lead off, followed by Washington and Henderson against Tommy Boggs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So Zachary's gone through his 5 right now. Will stay in there. Boggs gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 6-7 is a strikeout. Looking on Taveras. He's 0 for 3. So now here is UL Washington. Doubled and scored and struck out. He's 1 for 2. Boggs gets the sign from Benedict. Here's the pitch. 3-9. Got him on strikes. 2 strikeouts in the inning. And now brings up Henderson. Reached on an error, which scored a run, and then reached on an error. He's been on an error twice in his ball game. And then he got caught stealing. So he's 0 for 2. Boggs from the windup. Here's the pitch. 3-10. Single to left field for Henderson. So now let's see if Henderson may try a 2-out steal. Mike Jorgensen, the batter. 3-8 gets the lead. Only -1. It's a 7. He gets it again. It's a 1-14, 16%, and he's thrown out again by Benedict. Holy cow. 2-4. That's the second time that Henderson's been thrown out stealing. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. Through 5, 3-0 Mets. So Pat Zachary now in his 6th inning of work. He can technically go a solid 7 innings and then be tired entering the 8th. So let's see what they do here. It will be Glenn Hubbard leading off for the Braves here in the 6th. Hubbard has fly to right, ground to short. Zachary gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 6-8 righty. The line drive, third base, out number 1. So now here's Dale Murphy. He's 0 for 1. Murphy has, ground to second, struck out. He's 0 for 2. Zachary looks in, gets the sign. Zachary not pitching that many pitches. 2-5 base hit right field. So that was not a non-clutch situation. So Murphy drills it to the right-hand side. So that's 1 hit against the point of weakness. Here's Chambliss. Doubled and grounded back to the pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Zachary from the stretch. Runner on first and 1 out. Here's the pitch. 5-7. Got him on strikes. Chambliss down looking 2 away. Here's Matthews. 2 ground outs. He's 0 for 2. Runner on first, 2 outs. Zachary looking to go solid 6. Zachary looks in. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 4-8 righty, fly ball right field. That is Washington, makes the catch, and Pat Zachary has gone a solid 6. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Going to the bottom 6. 3-0 Mets. So now Jorgensen, Trevino, and Maddox. Jorgensen in the ball game has singled and walked. He's 1 for 1. Tommy Boggs stays in there. His point of weakness is 7. So he's doing just fine. He has got no run support. He's given up 1 home run, then he got an unearned run early on in the game. 1-9 again. Deep drive to right field. Back goes the right fielder. That is Matthews, makes the catch at the track. 1-9, home run, 1-8, rolled to 10. And he just missed it. So let's see, Jorgensen just misses 1 the right, 1 away. Here's Trevino. He has singled and scored and ground to short, 1 for 2. So Boggs exhales there. Boggs with a windup. Here's the pitch. 5-8, ground ball to third, picked up by Horner, throws him out. out number 2. And here's Elliot Maddox. He surprised everybody. He hit a home run his last time up. He lined to third and then homered to left. He homered back in the 4th inning. Boggs sets in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 5-7 ground ball to second. Again, that's Hubbard. Hubbard is a 221. Here comes the throw. That's a 13. Is not going to be an error, and it's not going to be. You won't give up a hit. And a 13 on a 21 is a 13. Another error on Hubbard. So another error on Hubbard. That's like the 3rd error for Atlanta. And now here's Doug Flynn. If Flynn gets on, they reset their top of the order for next inning. So runner on first, 2 out. This is a big out for Boggs to get. Boggs working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Flynn. 4-10. Oh, he just missed it. Ground ball to second. Throws him out. And the Mets are down in the 6th. No runs, no hits, an error. 1 left through 6. 3-0 Mets. So top of the 7th. Again, this is going to be Hoerner, Burroughs, Benedict. Once he gets through this 7th inning, he will be artificially tired once he goes into the 8th. So Zachary looks in. Hoerner comes up. Hoerner has grounded short twice. Zachary gets the sign. Top of the 7th. 4-3 is a ground ball to the first baseman. That's Jorgensen. He's not going to make an error. That's an E8. An E8 on an 8, I believe, is not going to be the error. On a first baseman, 8 is 6, 15, 16, 17, 3, 18. No error. 3 unassisted. And now here's Jeff Burroughs. Burroughs the batter. He's 1 for 2 with a single. So Zachary trying to do this here. Zachary looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 6-7 to a righty, ground ball second base again. That's gonna be Flynn. Flynn's almost automatic, gets him on there. 4-3. So again, Zachary pitched a complete game in this exact game in history, though. We can believe that. Mets won this game. I just had it open a second ago looking at this. So Pat Zachary is actually mimicking what he did in real life. July 30th, 1980. Mets won 3-0. They're up 3-0. And Pat Zachary only gave up 4 hits. Holy irony. So now we're in the top of the 7th. It's going to be Benedict here with 2 outs. Can Zachary continue? Zachary looks in, gets the sign. 3-5, base hit Benedict. So Benedict is on the base hit. He's 1 for 3. Here's Gomez. On deck would be a pinch hitter for Tommy Boggs. So Gomez the batter. Zachary from the stretch. Runner on first and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 2-10, pop to third. Maddox makes the catch, and that's all for the Braves. No runs, 1 hit. We go to the 7th inning stretch. It is 3-0 Mets. So Tommy Boggs will finish the 7th inning, and he will pitch to Zachary Mazzillion Taveras. Fans on their feet, giving Zachary a standing ovation. He stays in the game. Boggs looks in and the pitch. 6-4, ground ball to third. That's Hoerner. Hoerner is a 4.34. Neither is pleasant. That is a 10, so he'll barely make the play at third. 10 on a 4 is a G3. A 12 on Hoerner's 34. A 34. There's an error. Another error by Atlanta. Holy cow. So Zachary is on base. Runner on first and no outs. That's the 4th error of the ball game on the Braves. And here's Mazzilli. Braves very sloppy right now. Mazzilli has ground the third, RBI single, and fly to right. Left-hand batter to Boggs. Boggs from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-6. Base set up the middle. Again, Zachary will go first to third, and that's a second hit for Mazzilli. So first and third, 2 outs. Mazzilli has a chance to run. He's going to try for it. It's a 7. He gets it. 17 or less, and he's safe. This time Mazzilli steals. So second and third, 2 outs. Here's Taveras. Now with Gomez there, let's see if the Braves have any. They have not to look at my strat scheme. Who is available for the Braves? So hang on 1 second. Let's look at my availability. So probably be he's awful unless Royster is better. Royster does not even play shortstop. Wow, he played everywhere in the world, but this year he did not play short. So Lavelle Blanks will be the only shortstop that's available. And by the way, how is this bullpen ready to go today? No one is tired, so I have a feeling righty, lefty coming up for the Mets. Righty, lefty, righty. So let's see. We'll probably bring in Gene Garber. So Garber will come in. So let's bring in Lavelle Blanks. So let's make the change. So Lavelle Blanks will lead off for the Braves. Gene Garber will be the new pitcher for the Braves here. And he'll pitch to Frank Taveras, the right-hander. And again, Lavelle Blanks will be, or Larvell Blanks will be the new shortstop instead of Luis Gomez. So again, Blanks will be in the 1 spot, and then the pitcher spot will bat number 8. So here we go. Garber on the mound, Taveras up, and here we go. First and third, nobody out. Infield in for Taveras. Garber from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 5-3 to a righty. Fly ball left field. They got lucky last time with Burrows. Burrows a 4-7. Can he roll an 11 or higher again? No, he's not. That's going to drop in somewhere down the line. A 4 on a 4 is going to be ugly. Let's see. 4 on a 4 is a double 2. 11 on a 7, there's no error. That will, let's see. That'll score. Zachary will score. Mazzilli will score because he had stolen second. And the Mets just added 2 more runs. They lead 5-0. So the Mets really opening it up now. Here's Washington. Garber from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-6 to a lefty, struck him out. So he's out there, first out. And now here's Steve Henderson. Henderson, the batter, right-handed against Garber. Garber from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-2. Got him on strikes. Garber can be really tough. That's 2 outs. And now here's Jorgensen. So at 2 outs, runner on second. Mets lead 5-0. Garber from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-8 single to center field. That could score him. +2. He's being held. -1. Again, that's a +1. -3 is a -2. A -2 for Taveras. That's a 1-15. We're going to try to send him. Here's the throw. Not in time. Scores. So Jorgensen with an RBI knock. Scores Taveras from second. And the Mets lead 6-0. Finally, the Mets breaking out of their doldrums here. So now here's Alex Trevino. He's 1 for 3. Garber from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-9, ground ball to short. Throws them out and ends the inning. So let's make sure we give him in the RBI here. Taveras gets 2 RBIs there. And that's that. So the Mets score 3. We go to the top of the 8th. It's 6-0 Mets. And a chance for Zachary literally to finish what he started. But he is officially tired as we enter the 8th inning. So now Zachary comes out. officially tired. He'll pitch to Blanks, Hubbard, and Murphy. Blanks batting in the 9th spot, playing shortstop in the double switch. Zachary the windup. Here's the pitch. 4-9's a walk. Ooh, that is a dangerous start there. You don't want to get this Brave team moving here. And now here's the leadoff hitter, Glenn Hubbard. Hubbard a batter, runner on first, and nobody out. 6-0 Mets. Zachary from the stretch. Met bullpen is in a hurrying up now. 5-9 base hit. That should do it for Zachary. He hit the dot. So he'll go to third. Hubbard will stop at first. And that'll do it for, here comes Mr. Joe Torre. He takes the ball from Zachary. The fans are on their feet and give him a tremendous standing ovation. So let's see what Zachary... Anyone can look like pitch for the Mets today. Dyer Miller is tired, so they can go. There's anyone they're higher leverage guys, but hopefully won't be needed yet. So they'll go with Tom Houseman. So Tom Houseman will come in. 7+ innings for Zachary. So let's get Houseman in the game. Right-handed pitcher. Pitches better to left-handed batters. So let's go ahead and mark the spot there. First and third, nobody out. Mets glad they got that 3 extra runs in the bottom of the last inning. Top of the 8th, 2 on, no outs. Houseman to Murphy. Here we go. 1-3, ground ball to short. That's a double play ball. 6-4-3. So Blank scores, but a double play almost ends the inning. No run batted in for Murph, and it is now 6-1 Mets. So here's Chambliss comes up. Chambliss has double, grounded back to the mound, and struck out. Houston gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 3-7, 5 ball left field. There's the last out. Ends the inning. Atlanta scores 1 run, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 left. At the end of 7.5, it's 6-1 Mets. So Garber will come out for his last inning, and he'll pitch to Maddox, Flynn, and then the pitcher spot. We'll see if Tom Houseman will bat or not. Garber looks in, gets the sign. 3-6, 5 ball left field for Maddox. He had homered earlier. Makes the catch for the first out. So now here's Doug Flynn. 1 out here. Garber looks in, gets the sign. That's a 4-3 foul. That is a 4-3 fly ball right field. Right fielder's Matthews. He's a 3-13. That's a 30% chance at a hit. That's a 17, a 13. Ooh, let's see. Hang on 1 second. That's a 13. Oops, sorry. That's a 13 on a 13. How about that? No, 13 on a 13 makes the nice catch. So with 2 outs. And now the pitcher spot. Again, who do the Mets have who can finish things off in the 9th without having to overuse and tax this bullpen of theirs? Let's see. That's the thing with Houseman coming in. I guess they'll go to Eddie Glenn and finish this. So they'll go ahead and find another bat. So let's go ahead and find another bat for the Mets. They'll pull him out of here. So Houseman does what he has to do, does the job. And now for the Mets will be Jerry Morales. So Jerry Morales will swing a bat here. 2 outs. So Morales the batter for Houseman. Here we go. Garber on the mound, finishing up here. Here's the pitch. 3-9, and Morales sends the ball up the gap for a base hit. So Morales with 2 out base hit. And now brings up the top of the order in Lee Mazzilli. He has 2 hits, a run scored in the ball game, and an RBI. Mazzilli batting left-handed against Garber. Garber from the stretch and the pitch. 4-8. That's a single. 2 stars for Mazzilli. So big hit there. First and third, 2 outs for Taveras. And they may give Mazzilli defensive indifference. +6. minus 2, minus 5. That's again a +1 to steal. So it's a 19 or 15 first number from Mazzilli. It's 11, doesn't get it. It's still a 15 number, and he's safe. So Mazzilli steals. It's now second and third, 2 outs. And Taveras the batter. Again, an unclutched situation for Taveras. Second and third, 2 outs. Garber from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-4, fly ball center. That's Murphy. Murphy is a 3-6. Again, 30% chance. 1-6 is a 12 and an 11. 11 on a 6, I'm pretty sure, is not an error. It ends the inning. So the Mets don't score. They get 2 hits. They leave 2. To the 9th we go. It is 6-1 Mets. New pitcher for the Mets in the 9th looking to finish this will be Eddie Glenn. So Eddie Glenn comes on out. We're looking to give the Mets 1 inning. Reardon and Allen up in the Allen's up in the bullpen. You might as well get the top guy in there. So in case something goes wrong quick, they're going to get their closer out there. Matthews in the ball game is 0 for 3. Left-hander to the right-handed hitting Sarge. Glenn looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 5, 8. Oh, there's a start you don't want. That's a double for the Sarge. So Sarge with a double. It's 6-1. And now for the Braves, it is Bob Horner. So Bob Horner comes up. He's over 3. Glenn from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-11, ground ball to first, play by Jorgensen. They'll go to, and runner will advance to third, 1 away. Here's Burrows. He's 1 for 3 with a single early on in the game. Infield playing back. They don't care about that second run. Glenn from the stretch and just needs to get out. Here's the pitch. 2-5 is a single, 1-12. That's a 12. Just gets it past the third baseman. So Matthews scores. It is now a 6-2 ball game. Runner on first and 1 out. So RBI for Burrows, his second hit. And now here's Bruce Benedict. Benedict's 1 for 3. 6-2 game. Glenn from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-5. Righty, it struck him out. Big strikeout. Second out. And now here comes, it'll be the pitcher spot. So Atlanta will need a pinch hitter. Pinch hitter against the lefty. 6-2, 1 man on. Last chance for Atlanta. And let's see who's on the bench who can hit a lefty a little bit. And it's going to be probably their backup catcher, Bill Naharodny. Has a lot of power against a left-handed pitcher. Let's see if Naharodny can find one. Let's see it here. So Naharodny will bat. So Naharodny, so let's look at it again. It's a 6-2 ball game. Burrows on at first, top of the 9th, 2 outs. Here we go, the finish. Here we go, right-handed batter. Glenn from the stretch, and the pitch. 1-7, ground ball to short, picked up by Taveras, throws them out, and that is your ball game. The Braves score 1, it wasn't enough. Final score, the happy recap, is the New York Mets 6 and the Atlanta Braves 2. The winning pitcher is Pat Zachary, the loser is Tommy Boggs. The win will put the New York Mets now 1.5 games in back of the front-running Phillies. And now Mets will now have this Thursday off, and then they'll start a huge weekend series with the Houston Astros. Folks, please like, please subscribe, and folks, if you like what you see, please let me know, and we'll try to keep up the same games looking like this. So I just have to enter the games in the Stride engine afterward, but it's not a big deal. But sometimes it's fun breaking out regular cards and dice. So thank you, folks. Have a good rest of your evening. This has been Utah Mike for the New York Mets 1980 replay. Final score, Mets 6, Braves 2. Mets win. The Mets win. The lead is now 1.5 in the National League East as we go to August the 1st.